TRX, bro, right now. You got a you can't do this in your car. Get you one now. Some fight, bro. I'm doing good. Why you ain't never proud of me, bro? Why you ain't never proud of me? I'm proud of you, but at the same time, you feel that and you make it easier. Okay, well, I'm pushing peace, bro. They don't give a fuck about that. Break this shit down. Break this shit down.
Welcome to Hudson Stadium in Eugene. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Where you gonna go? We start revolution. Whose side you gonna be on, Jay?
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more.
No. I'm not even finna graduate this season. I gotta win out. It get litty in the city.
It's a new team.
A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Hurricanes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
Yes. They don't know about him. Yes. They don't know.
They'll corral him and get him down at the
We might know that time. We might know that time. So put them headphones on. Shit.
Say salvation. The same thing. As you said, what you see.
You ain't never just burn the house.
They were all over it. The Ducks in the hurry up.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Here's more to throw.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on third down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Taken down right away. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Got his man. Shows him the stiff arm.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass again. Caught in the backfield. It's Kringle. Makes the grab. Down immediately. He picks up a few. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short. Coming defense trying to rise up. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Here's Mensa to throw. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
What a great play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that 4th down play for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bear. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Davison. Past the 6. Still running at the 40. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Long way to go on second down. Dante Moore. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes in the 39. Offense staying on
Look at this, everybody.
fourth down. More to throw for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. Caught on the RPO. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
Got it behind the line. It's Lofton. Dragged down. The Canes moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Out wide right, it's Lofton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Throwing, Mensah. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things on the right side, and so far, just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Puts him in a tough spot, David.
Reckless. They got to find a balance for this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice ball, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And so far, he looks a little bit rattled at the quarterback spot. Just not settled in, not fully comfortable. And you got to say the defense has done good, and they have taken away what they've wanted to do so far. But he's got to find some answers in this offense. Find some guys, find some matchups that he wants to exploit.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this has been a frustrating watch so far, guys. I mean, Jesse, you got to be loving the quarterback play here. I mean, just 0 for 6 to start the game. Like, no answers so far, not in rhythm, not accurate. Like, they've got to find something and find something fast because he's not settled.
Oh my God, he's throwing flutes.
Quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And guys, he just didn't get outside the tackle box. You can't throw it away like that. 2nd and long after the grounding call. Moore. Rushes on. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. Got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. Not going to make it. And the fourth down gamble backfires. Bunch formation for these receivers. Mensah. Look out. And he never had a chance.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up on tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Hits the crease. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Turns up, it's Vaughn. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. And the dive and the grab along the right sideline. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Canes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making the adjustment. Gets the back moving. Throwing more. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Mensah to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Shoots it to the left. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area. They forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Moore to throw. Here comes the heat.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Moore will throw. Got his man. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to throw one first. With the catch, it's Hooks. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Dante Moore. Oh, pressure's coming. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Deep in the end zone, it's Lyle. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Finds his target down the middle. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Got to make the play on fourth. Stepping to the right. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They'll send the back in motion. Moore. They're all over him. And they got him.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Moore to the air. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Under pressure.
Go.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back.
That's not fair, bro.
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to print the field.
They're not going to call that, bro.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that. You knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Direct snap. Looking for a crease. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. Back has it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the 1st down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that 1st down.
And you're seeing on both sides, really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Throwing Mensah. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From deep, it's Moore. He's got great speed. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Quarterback changing the play. Throwing Moore. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll try to do it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Moore. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over. the Oklahoma Sooners. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Lane Kiffin before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. To the air. It's Mateer. Trying to make magic with his feet. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Drops back on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Hits inside. It's Berry. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking to the big tight end. Left side is Green. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. He's going for it all. Brings it down on the right side.
That wasting no time. You go down, you give up 6 with your defense, but you come out aggressive. First play, Palmer, take a shot down the field and go make a big play.
You're seeing both of these offenses now, David, have success trading blows these last 2 drives. If this keeps up, we're going to have a barn burner.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rushes on. Oh, and he could have stopped the drive right there with the pick, but he couldn't hold it. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Runs through a tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The short hands, it's Brown. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. Offense working from the pistol. Back to throw, it's Levin. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Berry. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Makes the catch. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And the Tigers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Tells the run, lost a pass. Extending the play. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left.
And this QB, you can tell, did a really good job of continuing to buy time, go through his progressions. He wanted to make the big play and even got outside the pocket a little bit to his left and took the deep shot down the field. Just missed.
Sets his feet. It's Mateer. Fires left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, it's Berry. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Right back to the well. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. LSU now operating in the red zone. Nearly intercepted.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see
Bro,
some.
how my linebacker so trash, bro?
Nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He caught it.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A run for the quarterback. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Berry. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
Looking to throw, it's 11. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that
How
trip to the
the
house.
fuck did they do that dumbass shit, bro?
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So they pick up 32 yards on that drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
They could maybe throw a pick. Please.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide left, it's Tategna. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Sooners will hustle to the line.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him.
Looking long. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They stop him after a pickup of 9, but he moves the chains, and it'll be first down on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw again. Look out. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is. When the defense gets that stop on third down, fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the...
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Needs it here on fourth down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's picked off for the third time today. Oh, he's got some space. And after the turnover, out of bounds at the 12 to set up this offense.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to get me one too.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
And, man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in third down and short. And look, the first down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense is going to have to bring in big bodies and really sell out somehow. Try to get some penetration. Try to make a big play on first and goal that can maybe back them up.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. A designed run for the quarterback. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. To the air, it's Levin. Touchdown, LSU! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Bro, how did that work? If I hit stick him and all, though.
We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. Finds a man on the left. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. Caught, it's Robinson. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Fresh center downs going to the air. He uncorks one deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Drops back, it's Levin. Right side, it's Green. There he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. That is how a quick strike offense flips the field, and now they're in business trying to catch. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. Going long. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize.